friends and enemies, welcome back to Happy For Now. It's me, Isabel here, and I wanted to share with you some manga recommendations for romance readers or beginners to manga. Those of us that like romance, I feel like it's pretty easy to get into manga, honestly. The hardest part is the amount of money it costs you. So I'm gonna try and rec you some completed series and some things that you might be able to find at your libraries. I highly recommend checking out your local library. Oftentimes you can request manga to come in and you can pick it up and read it that way. Also, I'm trying to rec stuff that hopefully you can get your hands on pretty easily because there are a lot of print shortages right now. But let's dive right in because I've got a lot of good ones picked out for you. And then at the end, I will share some books that I'm going to be checking out during 30 and 30 on Comixology Unlimited, because it looks like a lot of manga got moved off of KU to Comixology Unlimited, unfortunately. We're gonna kick this off with My Androgynous Boyfriend. This is currently a 3-volume series. There are more volumes coming up. They only come out about every 6 months. Okay, so this follows our male main character who is an androgynous model. They have like an Instagram following and they're really, really sweet and cute. And his girlfriend, that they have been together since they were in high school, and like they moved to Tokyo together. It's precious, like super duper precious. And his girlfriend works in like mangas and it's really cute. We just follow their relationship. Like we're kind of just thrown right in to their relationship and them having like what their relationship is. It's very just like slice of life, cute and sweet romance. I love this manga. I read the new volumes as soon as I can get them, but it's definitely not one that comes out often, and it makes me sad because I would love to have more of these in my hands, but also I like having the slow build of reading it. But yeah, this has been really, really cute to read. We don't really get a lot of like drama or tension. It's just kind of very fun slice of life of two people who are very in love. Next, we have A Sign of Affection, which follows a girl who has spent her whole life being deaf. Obviously, she spent her whole life. Well, I mean, I guess it could have been later in life, but anyway, she's deaf and he is someone who travels the world, and he asks her a question in English and it throws her off because she just didn't expect it. She can usually lip read Japanese, I believe. This is a really cute manga though. So she starts teaching him sign language because he wants to learn it so he can communicate, and developing like a huge crush on her. They develop huge crushes on each other, and it's just like this really adorable build of their relationship. The art in this is stunning. I love the covers on these. They're just so cute. And they just have a really sweet relationship that grows and develops over 3 volumes so far. We do have a 4th volume coming soon. This is one that I highly recommend to anybody who wants to try manga. I feel like it's pretty easy to read. There are great translation notes about how they adjusted the sign language to be American Sign Language and not Japanese Sign Language. And it's just, they're quick-ish reads without being too quick. So I think that y'all would really enjoy this, my romance readers. Okay, so we'll talk about one that I talk about constantly on my channel, which is Yakuza Lover. This is an insta-love, smutty Yakuza boss romance. She is at a party one night and gets into a spot of trouble, and he rolls up to save her. And it's so good. 4 volumes currently, I believe, for this one. And this is for my insta-love dark romance readers. This is the manga for you. You are going to live for this. I adore it. Again, it is not plot heavy. It is smutty, dirty insta-love. And we definitely have a very aggressive alpha hole type hero. And it's just fan-fucking-tastic. Highly, highly recommend you pick up Yakuza Lover if you're looking for that kind of book. Okay, then the other one that I never shut up about and do is one of my all-time favorite mangas, Sweat and Soap. This is a series that I can't recommend enough to romance readers. This is about 2 coworkers. She thinks she smells really bad. She like profusely sweats. And he works in development of soap. They both work at a soap company, and he loves how she smells. So we follow him in the 1st volume kind of enjoying sniffing her, and it's a little weird, but it didn't bother me. It doesn't like persist for the whole series. So if you read volume 1 and you're like, I like it, but the sniffing was weird, keep going. Just keep going. I, like I said, was not really bothered by the sniffing. I've read much weirder kinks, to be honest. This is a really satisfying series to read, and I really enjoy how it works and how it unfolded and where we went with it and just all of it. It was everything I wanted out of an 11-volume series about this couple. Absolutely precious. We deal a lot with like inner relationship turmoil and growth from that and how we communicate. This is basically a series about communicating appropriately in a relationship, so highly recommend. If you haven't checked out Sweat and Soap, definitely need to pick up a volume or two and give it a try. So after Sweat and Soap, or you want something sapphic, I recommend Our Teachers Are Dating. This is a little less plot heavy than Sweat and Soap. It is also only a 4-volume series with the 4th volume coming out in April, so you would be able to pick this up all in full. This follows 2 women. One is a gym teacher, one is a science teacher, I think, and they're dating, and it's really cute. Like, we have just really sweet chapters between them. It's very precious. It gives me the same feelings as Sweat and Soap. I just love watching them be together and how cute they are. Again, very slice of lifey, very like calm, like not a lot of drama, and it's just really, really cute. I absolutely love this. We have An Incurable Case of Love, which is a 7-volume series that is complete. This follows our female main character who becomes a nurse because she has a run-in with this doctor, and he helps her save someone on the street that like collapsed. And she was so inspired by it, she became a nurse, and she worked in his department, and they end up being neighbors. And it's a very like goofy, meet cute, very rom-com vibes, I would say. Like, it feels very rom-com-y as you read it. And it's their slow build to a relationship. It's really, really cute. They're very sweet together, and it's very funny. It's like 5 years after she watches him save someone, so there's an age gap in this as well. It's just really cute. Like, it's not a huge age gap, but there is an age gap. But yeah, it's just really fun and sweet. I really enjoyed this series. I'm really glad I own it. It's one of those series I could see myself rereading. Oh, she also has to reckon with like who she imagined him to be at work and who he actually is at work. So that's a really fun, I think, storyline. All right, next we have I only own one of the 2 that I'm, this one. I need to get the other volumes, but next we have Love and Focus. This is one of my mangakas that I read a lot from, Yoko Nogiri. She writes Those Not So Sweet Boys, which I read as they come out as well and really love. But this one, Love and Focus, is a bind up of 3 volumes. This is a completed story about a girl who loves photography. She goes off to a mountain school and lives in a house with other students, with her friend from her youth that she knew, and he goes to the school too, and they're all into photography basically. But anyway, she goes to school with him because like the photography teacher there's really good. And he has a crush on her and she has a crush on him. So it's like a love triangle, yes, but not really. Like, it didn't feel that love triangle-y to me. It kind of was clear who she was gonna be with, but I really enjoyed how it unfolded and how the story worked. I loved the photography elements of it, and I liked just how all of it worked. But yeah, she's like clinging to her art because she's lost someone dear to her and is just trying to like figure herself out in high school, and it's just really precious. I highly recommend Love and Focus. The other one by that same mangaka is That Wolf Boy Is Mine. These used to be on Kindle Unlimited. I don't think they're still there. I think they're on Comixology Unlimited, at least some of them are. Just FYI. This one follows a boy who is like part wolf and some other boys who are also part other animals. And it's supposed to be that like the humans can't really see their ears and she can or whatever. And it follows their like forbidden love situation. Again, it's set in high school, set in a mountainous town in Japan. And it's just a really fun story. There's a lot of like trying to keep them apart happening and then them coming together still. I really had a fun time with this. This is also a 4-volume series. I think there's 2 volumes you can buy and you'll have the whole series. So it's a very easy, quick, fun read. Again, highly recommend for my romance readers. These are some of the first mangas I read as I got back into manga in the last 2 years. So I definitely recommend. And real quick, we're gonna talk about the couple manga I pulled from Comixology Unlimited, not KU, because I could not tell that they were on KU still. So first we have LDK, which is Love Dining Kitchen. Living Dining Kitchen Love, something like that. It's about a high school girl who lives alone in her own apartment. The prince of her high school moves in next door. So it sounds really cute, fun, my kind of series. I love high school shoujos like this. Shoujo is like the girls comic. So yeah, I'm excited to read this and see what I think. Then we have Waiting for Spring that I want to read, which is a romance, obviously. Like, all of these are romances. About a girl trying to make friends in high school. She's very shy and says that she's going to make new friends in high school, and it ends up being 4 stars of the basketball team that she befriends. Then I have Sweetness and Lightning that I want to read, which is about a newly single father learning to be a single parent. This is not a romance, I do not believe, in any way. But it sounded really adorable and cute, and everyone I know that's read it has liked it. Then we have Princess Jellyfish. It's about a girl who loves jellyfish, and she recently moves to Tokyo, ends up living with beautiful and fashionable women who help teach her to be more beautiful and fashionable, I think. It's supposed to be really good. Everyone I know that's read it loved it. I think it looks really cute. I I own one of the omnibuses, like the big bind-ups for this, so I definitely would like to get to it sooner than later. Then I have Flying Witch that I would like to read as well, which is about a girl who packs up her belongings and moves to a distant cousin in a rural town to complete her training and become a full-fledged witch. I love witches, can't resist. The last one I want to read is Our Fake Marriage, which is a fake marriage trope where a girl who works temp jobs ends up approached by her childhood friend and asked to be his fake wife, and then she can live in his condo. This sounds so fun. It sounds very tropey, which is exactly what I love, and I'm really excited to give this a try as well. All right, so those are all the mangas. Let me know if you're gonna pick any of these up. Let me know if you've read any of the ones I wanna read. And if you don't want to do that, you can leave me a rain emoji because it is pouring rain outside while I film. Hopefully you can't hear it. But you can do that, and then I will have links to all these books down below for y'all, as well as links to be my friend anywhere on the internet, and I will see you in just a few days. Bye.
Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions, we'll get away